Hello, my name is Abbey and I'm so thrilled to be here at Syne Studio, a place where fashion and sustainability beautifully intertwine. Today we're meeting with the founders of this extraordinary brand as they share their stories of how they turned discarded kimonos into wearable pieces of art, all proudly made here in Singapore. Alright, so let me introduce you to the co-founders of Syne Studio. We have Eshton and Ian. Before you tell us more about your beautiful studio, how about tell us a little bit more about your brand Syne? Why Syne, that word?
So the word Syne actually means a goal. So we love to take things from the past, whether it's historically very long time ago or recently ago, and then repurpose that into other things, or in our case also restore a lot of pieces. So that's kind of the driving factor behind our whole brand and also the name behind it.
Cool. Syne Studio. Alright, we're going for a little tour right now. So Eshton, Ian, what inspired the both of you to start Syne Studio?
We both used to work in the fast fashion industry, so I think that was kind of the driving factor behind everything. When we were working in the industry, we saw a lot of waste.
So every season, all the samples, they have to destroy it.
Yeah. So slightly damaged stuff, off-season stuff, things that cannot move, they're just kind of discarded. When we begin, it was a very we were young, we were like, oh, we want to protest to the fashion industry. And then now we've sort of grown up a little bit.
Yep.
Now we try to go with the fact that we want to be a bridge to the industry to kind of venture into sustainability as well.
So many fashion items out there, you have shoes, you have like jackets, socks even. Like what led you to, zoom into kimonos specifically? Okay,
for me, I love to wear outerwears. So kimono is one of them. I used to collect them when I travel. And we realized that kimono is actually one of the way that they make it is sustainable in a way that is by panels.
Yeah. So like every piece has 6 exact panels, so they're the exact same size. Comparatively to our modern outfits, I would say, they're cut out from a full piece of fabric. So there's a lot of offcuts. But in terms of kimonos, it's always the same panel size, so there's very minimal waste when you piece it together. Apart from that, for him, he always felt it was flattering because of outerwears. For me, I've always wanted to find Asian influences in outerwears because I really love streetwear, but I always felt there was a lot of workman style clothing, overalls, things like that, but not really Asian influences that we could pick up on.
So restoring kimonos is a very intricate process, right? So how do you strike a balance with, preserving the cultural significance of the garment and while infusing the modern twist, for the Singaporean taste?
But I think for us, we try not to differ too much in terms of how we restore it. Technique-wise, we still keep very true to the original form. Apart from that, it's editing it slightly according to the stuff that we need nowadays. People want pockets, things like that. We give them that option. We allow it to play to more functionality, stuff like that.
Yeah, people go crazy over pockets, huh?
Yeah, people love pockets. Yeah, so giving them that option kind of adds to maybe a bit of that localization and also making it more approachable for current modern standards. At the same time, I would say how we style it is very important because a kimono is not that different from our everyday jacket. It actually falls pretty similarly, but people have that fear because it's a traditional garment in a sense, so they can't really see it in any other light. So we kind of have to show that to the audience so that they can have a perspective of what it can be in their everyday wear.
I must say, not only are these pieces visually stunning, but they also reflect a deep commitment to craftsmanship and sustainability. The fact that they are proudly made here in Singapore adds that extra layer of significance in each piece. Support local brands like Syne Studio, and together we can build a more conscious fashion industry. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see next. Bye-bye!